Hello guys, I think that the topic of this video put you a little bit curious, but it's everything about this guy right here, okay? Just for you know, if you're going to play the third season, the familiar, or let's say the pet that you guys have to go for firstly is these guys right here, okay? This guy here, guys, is the one that he has chemistry with the Ice Blast team, okay? It doesn't mean that it's possible this hero be useful for some other composition, but in terms of Ice Blast, he is fantastic, okay? He helps a lot. Your team does loads of damage against the boss in Temporal Vortex, okay? I hope that you guys heard what I said. This guy here is going to help you to shine in terms of the battle for Temporal Vortex if you are going to use the Ice Blast team, okay? But after that you start to get the heroes for part of a Corrosion, another familiar can be also interesting in the game. And this familiar is possible to be this guy here. Okay, it's possible to be him. All right, so guys, if you have a cat already, like this guy here as I have, just hold them up, because if you're going to use Rook and Corrosion team, probably he's going to be the one that's going to be the best one for the Corrosion team. Okay, it's possible. You guys can check part of these familiars about their talent, okay? Of course that talent influence a lot. If you guys check it right here, I'll give you an example right here for part of familiar talent. The familiar talent right here, guys, this is one is very specific for arena, but actually this hero here works very well in terms of arena, even though you guys can even use in terms of Famender, or can even use in terms of who knows, maybe Chiefs as well, the Continental Challenge event, or arena is just one of the situations, all right? But even dungeons, all right? So this is one example, but this guy here definitely is going to be more useful in terms of Temporal Vortex, all right? And this guy here and this other here can also be used in terms of Temporal Vortex, but I didn't get exactly yet for the moment which of the composition this guy here is going to shine, is going to highlight between the other compositions. Okay, I'm trying over, guys, but I think that I'm going to discover very soon. I saw that in terms of my summoners, this one here worked pretty well with my summoners. All right, this is just one example, part of the experience that I had, but I'm still testing. All right, and the same thing apply about this guy here. And in terms of Temporal Vortex, because I didn't have this guy here for 4 days, I got him today. Okay, but I was using him, and he helped me to have a very good performance in terms of Temporal Vortex. But of course, in terms of performance, it's not going to be like this guy, because of his spell right here. This spell here helps a lot. You have much more damage than this guy here, okay? He has his spell here, but it's very specific one, And you guys can see that he also focuses here to increase defense by 60%. If you see there, if the ally has defense up level 2, they receive additional 10% max HP. Like it helps in terms of survivability, let's say on this way, But for damage, it's not going to be that good, like this one here. Right? That's why I wanted to bring here some talk about these pets, guys. And because Temporal Vortex, this is the MVP at the moment, okay? But sooner possible for Corrosion is gonna be this guy, This is just an opinion, and I hope that this video can be useful for you. You can even try to check something for part of Temporal Vortex. You can do your researches And now if you go here, check about the performance of some other guys, you guys is gonna see what I'm talking about, you know. And as I said, unfortunately I didn't have him in the first day. I know that some players got him, you know. Yeah, sometimes this happens in terms of the game, you know. This is because I hop in loads of eggs, you know. But look at this. If you go to check all the compositions here, everybody are using him. Okay, as you guys can see, everybody are using this guy. Okay, just simple as that, you know. So, and then of course, if you guys see in terms of standard stuff, like look at that. These are whales, guys. Imagine it, like these guys are trying to get the best of the best for part of these familiars, you know. Just like observe it there in terms of attack stuff and defense, and like that's insane. All right. And this one here, look at this. Increase the like critical rate 4%. Is not, that's not a big deal, but it helps for her. You know, simple as that, right? Anyway, you know, this is just an example, just so you guys have an idea about these situations, you know. But remember, corrosion is possible to be another one. And I believe it's going to be the cat. But like, guys, I just want to give you one north, you know. In terms of familiar, we have loads types of, you know. Actually, you guys can check it right here. Well, the familiars are here, you know. I suggest you guys have at least one of each. I saw even this guy here in terms of the temporal vortex as well, you know. Some guys using, they are succeeding there with some a couple of millions, not comparable with this one here, the Stormborn, you know. But this guy here, Talarin, can be also very useful in terms of the dungeons. And this guy here, kind of the same thing as well, you know. Kind of the same thing as well, because it helps here in terms of survivability, you know. Simple as that, guys. Anyway, just let me know what you guys think. Oh, this Vulture as well, also very, it helps in terms of arena, you know. I check out according to his skills, and you know. But in terms of temporal vortex, is between this guy here, this one here, you know. Even though this one can be useful, you know. So actually you have four. You have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say 4 temporal vortex. Yeah. Well, guys, just let me know what you guys think about my opinion right here. You know, I'm going to really like your point of view. But anyway, subscribe here. Do not forget about the promo codes, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Hark! Do you hear it? The anguished wails from the Dragon Queen's retribution. When she forsook us, when she expelled us, they call us the Silent Gods, for we have been exiled beyond the world to where none can hear us speak. How glorious, how serendipitous! All because you have come into contact with his. This should have been our land! Oh, you are quite a captivating thought. I fight to defend my soul! One day, I shall depart the unyielding silk and be free of all this. Now, he has awakened and stands before you.
Shadows
Entangled.
the choice comes with a price.
Don't see me as one of those outlaws.
Follow my lead. Everything belongs to me!
We shall await. We shall observe. How will you transform this world?